is good.
La comida es rica.
I like to eat it.
Me gusta comerla.
I like fruit.
Me gusta la fruta.
I like fruit.
Me gusta la fruta.
The apples.
Las manzanas.
The apples.
Las manzanas.
The bananas.
Las bananas.
The bananas.
Las bananas.
The oranges.
Las naranjas.
The oranges.
Las naranjas.
The pineapple.
La piña.
The pineapple.
La piña.
The watermelon.
Sandía.
The watermelon.
Sandía.
The grapes.
Las uvas.
The grapes.
Las uvas.
Give me fruit. Give me fruta.
Dame fruta, dame la fruta.
Food is good.
La comida es rica.
I like to eat it.
Me gusta comerla.
I like breakfast.
Me gusta el desayuno.
I like breakfast.
Me gusta el desayuno.
The pancakes.
Los panqueques.
The pancakes.
Los panqueques.
The eggs.
Los huevos.
The eggs.
Los huevos.
The juice.
El jugo.
The juice.
El jugo.
You're gonna like this one. This is my version of chili verde. I'm going to roast most of these ingredients. These are the tomatillos. I've removed the husk from them. I've washed all the produce. I'm puncturing them before putting them in the oven. 5 chili serranos, 3 habaneros. That's the heat. You can reduce it as much as you want as far as your own heat preference is concerned. I'm boiling some chicken for speck, so I'm going to use some of the chicken stock, about 2 cups worth. I'll be roasting the tomatillos and peppers in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes. I'm going to use fresh cilantro in 2 batches. I'm going to use lime. Okay, I'm going to put these in now in the oven. They don't have to be totally blackened. I want them roasted, and you'll see the skin should be a little blistered. Okay, about 5 garlic cloves, some honey, a half a cup of vinegar. All this is going to go in a blender. Now here's the bottom shoots part, or stalk part of the cilantro. I'll use the head later. I'm going to saute the garlic cloves until they're brown and soft. This is just a little bit of oil. That goes right into the food processor, oil and all. Okay. Next, I'm going to chop up some green onions, 3 green onions. Heat my pan up because I'm going to saute these in a dry pan. Along with about a tablespoon of oregano, dried oregano. It's just going to toast the oregano without burning it. Okay, see, it's a dry pan. As soon as this is a little bit toasted up, in goes the oregano, about a tablespoon. This you want to watch closely. You don't want to scorch the oregano. As soon as you see it start to smoke, that's about the time to pull it out. Okay, all that goes into the food processor. next. I pulled out the peppers and the tomatillos from the oven, let them cool a little bit. Now I'm going to cut the stems off, and I'm going to chop the tomatillos just in quarters, just so it'll fit in the blender. They're soft and juicy at this point. All this is going to go into the blender. Okay, here's a half a cup of vinegar. Now I'm going to add some chicken stock. It's about 2 cups. Blend all this at high speed. Here comes a tablespoon of salt, maybe 1.5 tablespoons. Blend all these ingredients together. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Blend that with the other ingredients. Get a saucepan, melt about 3 tablespoons of shortening. When that's melted, just pour your mixture into the pan. This is going to further cook, and all the ingredients are going to come together here. Bring it up to a boil. Once you've done that, just go ahead and chop up some more of the cilantro leaves. Add that right to the mixture. Turn the heat down and let it simmer. Now you're also going to want to add something to take the edge off if it's too bitter for you. What I do is add about a tablespoon of honey, maybe 1.5 tablespoons, thereabout. Okay, stir that up. This is really smelling good. Can't wait for you guys to make it. Now, in my case, I'm going to pour the salsa verde into 2 pint jars. If I was going to can these, of course, I would have done different. These are going to be refrigerated. But if you're going to can them, then follow the directions for canning. Now, I think this is going to go more than just a hot water bath. You probably want to use put it under pressure, and that way you can store them outside of the refrigerator. But I'm just going to keep these in the refrigerator. I'll probably eat this within a week. I like glass containers because it keeps the food fresher. I guess doesn't take that plastic taste into it. Squeezing a half a lime in each one. It's not much, maybe a teaspoon of lime juice. These a little harder than I expected, tougher, but I don't have my citrus squeezer handy. Okay, now I'm going to cut a couple pieces of this lime off, just to put one piece in each jar. And that's it. Ay, qué bueno, Senor Vecino.
Food is good.
La comida es rica.
I like to eat it.
Me gusta comerla.
I like fruit.
Me gusta la fruta.
I like fruit.